So what is meant by static? There is no consideration of velocity. So we have seen this last time. Then this is one of the important diagram we have just see last time. Now again I will say just observe it clearly or try to draw it on your notebook. This is important one. What is meant by total stagnation pressure? It is a static pressure plus dynamic pressure. Okay, so what is meant by stagnation? Stagnation means the velocity is brought to rest with the help of kinetic head is converted into pressure head. So what is exactly the static pressure? What is exactly the stagnation pressure? So many people are being confused in this. So this diagram itself indicate that self-explanatory. What is in by stagnation point? Okay, so this is very important to understand what is in by static pressure and stagnation pressure. Okay, so last time we have reached up to this point. We'll move ahead. Okay. Okay, now we are closing. So the answer is this is the answer, because what has happened, there is no law of thermodynamics, there is no principle of continuity. Principle of continuity, q is equal to area into velocity. Hooke's law, by common sense, how this is applicable, Hooke's law. Okay, so Bernoulli's theorem. So what is the Bernoulli's theorem? Consists of the three kinds of energy: pressure energy, kinetic energy, and datum energy. So datum energy will treat as a constant. So what is happened? Total energy is nothing but pressure head and velocity head. So when the pressure is maximum, that time velocity will be zero. Okay. So this can be, already you have done this experiment in your FM lab. Okay, last year. Okay, so it's a Bernoulli's equation. Okay. We'll move ahead. So stagnation state can be defined in two types. First one, the system does not have any velocity or fluid may be stored in a container. This is first case. And second case, the effect of velocity is considered. Means in this type, the properties are in the form of stagnation properties, such can velocity is converted into the pressure head. Velocity is converted into the pressure head. So recognition of existence of velocity is the best illustrated by very definition of stagnation state. Okay. So this diagram, just before the pole, this diagram is also indicate the stagnation state. So stagnation state of a moving fluid, stagnation state of a moving fluid stream is the state attained by the fluid when it is suddenly or abruptly, this word is important, isentropically brought to rest without any heat transfer or work done. Any kind of heat transfer and work done. So this word isentropically is important. In this process, what is happened? In this process, the kinetic energy associated with the velocity is converted into internal energy of a fluid, with consequent increase in the value of its property such as pressure, temperature, and enthalpy. So when kinetic energy brought to rest, that energy should be converted into something, some properties. So it may be pressure, temperature, or enthalpy. So properties of fluid at a stagnation states are stagnation properties. Some books you will find this, the name is dynamic properties, or in some books it is named also total properties. So stagnation, dynamic and total properties, these are the different name used for the same term. Okay, these are different name is used for the same term. The symbol of stagnation properties are the same as those of a static property, but there is some difference. How we'll recognize this? By suffix 0. By subscript 0 we placed. For example, if this is the static property T, then to differentiate between static and stagnation, so for stagnation purpose we put suffix 0. Okay, so this is the thing. So just observe the slide. So from the thermodynamics second year, you know that what is the enthalpy? Enthalpy is nothing but internal energy plus work done. Okay, pressure energy, which is nothing but the sum of internal energy plus flow energy. Okay, P by rho, it's known as the flow energy. For high speed flow, enthalpy and kinetic energy are combined, and stagnation property is shown by suffix H0. H0 is nothing but H plus V square by 2. So what is happened? This kinetic energy which is brought, which is converted. So this is dynamic term. This is dynamic term. Okay. So why high speed? So axial compressors, centrifugal compressors, they are known as the high speed machines. Okay. Now we'll again try to go somewhat deeper. Study adiabatic flow through a duct. What is meant by adiabatic? Adiabatic means there is no transfer of heat from system to surrounding or surrounding to system, or there is no shaft or electrical work. Hence, what will happen? So you take the example of nozzle. Okay. So energy at inlet is equal to energy at outlet. Hence, enthalpy plus kinetic energy at stage 1 is equal to enthalpy at state 2 and kinetic energy at state 2. So we can say that stagnation properties are remain same for inlet and outlet. Okay, so this is very important thing. Please remember this. For adiabatic or for isentropic, enthalpy remains same. Enthalpy will remain same. How? We'll see on a TS diagram. If a fluid were brought to rest completely, so what is happened? V2 becomes a 0. So just if you see, if V2 brought to 0, what will happen? The equation becomes H2 becomes like this, and H2 is nothing but the stagnation property at point 2. Therefore, H suffix 0 represents the enthalpy of a fluid when it is brought to the rest adiabatically. During a stagnation process, kinetic energy is converted into enthalpy. Kinetic energy is converted into enthalpy. Property at these points are called as the stagnation property. just observe this figure. What is in the stagnation point, where the object is in motion of a fluid, means there is a stream, velocity stream, and due to object, what is happen at some point, that streamline velocity is brought to the rest. So these are known as stagnation point, and corresponding stagnation point, there are some stagnation property. Okay. Now we have said that enthalpy, stagnation enthalpies remain same at outlet. Okay, so how? Just see that this is the HS diagram. Okay, HS diagram. These are the converging lines of pressures. Okay, these are the converging line of pressures. This is inlet condition, and there are 2 points. So first point, P0. What is a P0? This is a straight vertical line. What is this straight vertical line? This is known as the isentropic process, isentropic compression. So this is P10 and this is P20. So this straight line indicate isentropic. What is the difference between the isentropic and adiabatic? Isentropic, it's a reversible. Adiabatic is not a reversible process. Isentropic, it's a reversible. So we assume that the compression process on a HS start or TS start, it's a straight line. This is the ideal. This is the ideal. But what happened? Due to the fluid friction, it is not follow the straight line. What is happened? It diverted, and we got some new point. So this new point is known as the actual stagnation state. This is the isentropic stagnation state. But corresponding enthalpy is of both point is same, but pressure is somewhat different. Okay, so this is very important point. Stagnation enthalpy, whether it's a isentropic or actual, they are remain same, because in enthalpy, internal energy and work, fluid work, friction work, it comes into the picture. That enthalpy formula, internal energy and work is combined. So what is happened? This will taken care. So what is exactly the, just we have discussed, it is written on the side. If the process is also reversible, so if the adiabatic process is reversible, then it is known as the isentropic stagnation state. So when it's an isentropic stagnation state, stagnation enthalpy is the same for isentropic and actual stagnation state. So, but what is the difference? Pressure lines, pressures are different. Actual stagnation pressure is somewhat lower than the ideal one due to the fluid friction. So stagnation processes are often approximated to be isentropic, and isentropic properties are referred to the stagnation properties. So everybody understood? I will suggest you that please draw this diagram. This is important one. Why isentropic and actual stagnation enthalpy, why it is same? So this graph itself indicate that by naked eye you can see it's a same. And why it's the same? Because H is nothing but U plus P upon rho. So what is P by rho? It's the work done. Okay. And what is the difference between them? So we brought the velocity head to the rest, so it will convert it. These are some basics from your thermodynamics. Now how to go for this in terms of temperature. For ideal gas, what is the enthalpy? Specific heat multiplied by temperature. So CpT0 means at stagnation state. This is the static, and what is this? This is the velocity head. So we just make some changes and we got this formula. So this is important formula. What is the stagnation temperature? It is a static temperature plus V square upon twice Cp. Cp, specific heat at constant pressure. Okay. So it represents temperature an ideal gas attain when it is brought to the rest adiabatically. What is the term significance? So in oral they may be asked what is the significance of V square upon twice Cp. So it is termed as the dynamic temperature. It is known as the dynamic temperature. Okay. Now everybody know what is the pressure relations between input condition and output condition and temperature relations. So P0 stagnation upon P is equal to T0 stagnation upon T static. This is a K. You can treat this as a gamma upon gamma minus 1. Okay. Instead of pressure, we can go for rho also. Okay. No problem. Okay. So please remember this. This will helpful for your numerical purpose. Okay. So what is the summary? When a fluid moves at a velocity v with static temperature T, static enthalpy H, static pressure P and density rho, then its stagnation properties represented by suffix 0 and they can be calculated. Just we'll repeat this. Already this diagram has been just 2 or 3 slides before. You know this thing. So we'll go for some formulae. So please note down this formula. This will helpful for solving a numerical. Okay. So your centrifugal compression numerical comes for 10 marks. In 10 marks, 2 or 3 marks. This is starting point. For initial purpose, you require these formulas. So what is the stagnation temperature? Static plus dynamic temperature V square upon twice Cp. What is the stagnation enthalpy? H plus V square upon 2. Now H is not given. Cp. If you know the temperature, then you can able to calculate H, Cpt. Okay. So static pressure is given, and with the help of velocity, we can able to find the stagnation pressure also. So please note down this. Now simple based on the theory, just up to the last slide. Please solve this numerical. Water at a static temperature capital T and static pressure capital P flows in a conduit at velocity is also given. Calculates its total temperature, total pressure if Cp of a water is given. Please calculate and give your answer in question box. Everybody please, you must calculate. Unless and until you do this, okay, you don't get confidence. So what is the time now remaining for your end of first semester? It's a 5th of December. So what is today? 19th. So 19th, 10 days, next 30 days and 5 days. 45 days is remaining. Yes, Akash Kamble has been given temperature, stagnation temperature, total temperature 31196 K. Okay, we'll see, we'll check. But thank you for fast reply. The temperature is given by formula. Just insert the value. Yes, now please calculate in given pressure also. Sakshi, okay, Sakshi. So, Akash, कळालं का कुठे? ओके, total pressure, please calculate. It's a 250 kPa. Okay, or 250000. Sure. Now solve this. Now we'll move somewhat again. Just we have taken incompressible liquid. Now we'll go for the compressible liquid. A stream of a combustion gases at a point of entry to a turbine has a static temperature 1050 K, static pressure 60 kPa, velocity 150 meters per second. For gases, Ct is given, gamma 1.41. Find the total temperature, total pressure of gases. Also find the difference between their static and total enthalpies. So these are the given things. Okay, 11250. Okay, check. We'll go for solution. Now check yourself. So this is the formula. So temperature, most of the people given. Okay, what is next? This is important. This is not given. This is assumed that from thermodynamics you should know this summary. Okay. Why will require this? About the units, sometimes kilojoule, sometimes joule, sometimes CGS.